Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Barbara Rogers. Joining me in the studio now is Courtney Ruby. She is the auditor for the city of Oakland and the woman who keeps an eye on all the money in the city of Oakland, I would imagine.
Yes, I do.
To make sure they're spending it wisely.
That's true.
Have you found any ways that they haven't been spending it wisely so far?
Yeah, we've issued numerous audits, and we've come away with every audit with improvements in how they can improve government to make sure that it's operating more effectively and efficiently.
This has got to be a tough job today because everybody's money is so tight. Every city, every county, every state, the whole country having difficulty with how to have enough funds. Have you been able as auditor to find funds for them, places where they could come up with some money that they weren't using wisely that they may be able to apply to something else?
Absolutely, Barbara. We just issued our annual report card, and my office returns to the citizens $8 for every dollar that is spent on my office. So it's incumbent in the city auditor's office, given what we do, to really root out fraud, waste, and abuse.
And you ask the public to call you if they think they see some fraud and waste.
Absolutely. We have a fraud, waste, and abuse hotline, and you can find that at www.oaklandauditor.com.
Do you get a lot of calls? Do you get a lot of people saying?
We get a significant amount of calls. We get over our percentage when I launched the hotline went up 600% in the first year based from my predecessor's term.
And were some of those people who were calling, did they have really good tips? I mean, were these things
Absolutely.
that led to...
And what's also incredible is that 60% of the tips that are coming through are from city employees. And they're the ones on the grounds. There's the eyes and ears at City Hall who can really inform me about what's not working and where improvements need to be made.
Well, we are in Women's History Month now, and are you the first female city auditor for the city of Oakland?
I am not the first female city auditor, but what's exciting about the city of Oakland is out of 11 elected positions, 8 of them are women.
Very good.
So it's very impressive.
Who was a role model for you as you were growing up? Who did you look at and say, this is my shero?
Well, I know it is Women's History Month, but I would say that Martin Luther King Jr. made a huge impact on me. He was able to affect change. He was able to do what no one thought that he could do. So as a role model, he has made a significant impact on my life. In California, as a woman, Barbara Lee is certainly an incredible role model for me as a mentor and a friend, and what she's able to accomplish with bravery and courage. And I think as a woman that you have to bring the willingness to do whatever it takes, but there is a courage down deep inside that I believe women inherently have.
Have you seen over the years of your career women be more accepted? Is it easier now being a woman in an elected position?
Well, it's interesting. When I started my career, I was a CPA with Deloitte & Touche in Washington, D.C. And when I began in 1989, we had no women partners. And now I hold elected office in a city which out of 11 positions, we have 8 as women. So I think that in California, there are a lot of dynamic elected women officials that are out there. And so this is, from the West Coast, I think there's a lot of exciting things going on. But do we still have to ensure that we have enough elected women? There's only a little over 25% of elected officials are women at a federal, state, and county level. So what it says to me as a woman elected, I better be bringing up women behind me and encouraging them to run.
Well, I'm sure you're doing that, and I'm sure you're becoming a shero for some young woman out there now who's looking at you and saying, hey, maybe I can do that one day.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank
I hope
you, Courtney,
so.
for stopping by. And thank you for joining us for another edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I hope you'll be with us again next time. Bye-bye.